You must not have read much more about him than that he doesn't have arms, Lando said between laughing gasps. Well, I didn't exactly have a lot of time. There was a knock on the door, and Mrs. Hill opened it. Connor walked in wearing a dog costume. "What are you?" I asked him. He barked. "Guess." "Crypto," said Mrs. Hill. "Nope," said Connor. "Lockjaw," said Mrs. Hill. "Nope." "Wonder Dog?" "Nope." "Cosmo the Space Dog?" "Nope." "Dylan Dog?" "Nope." "Geez," I said. "How many dog comic book characters are there?" "A lot," said Mrs. Hill. Then she jumped up and down. "Oh, Lucky the Pizza Dog!" "Yes," said Connor. "I can bark all day long and no one will think anything of it. Comic-Con is going to be amazing." He looked me up and down. "What are you exactly?" I shrugged. Everyone's apparently all horrified that I came as Armless Tiger Man for some reason. Connor's eyes widened. "That's a real thing?" "Yeah, can you believe it?" I said. "Come here," Lando said, leading me into a room with floor-to-ceiling bookshelves filled with comic books on every wall. Whoa, this is so cool. I scanned over the shelves while Lando flipped through a book on a small desk. "What's that?" Lando took off his Captain America mask and set it down. "My parents have all the comic books cataloged here, so they're easy to find." I stopped in front of a glass case. "What are these?" "Those are the most valuable ones. One in there is worth $10,000. "Seriously?" "Here it is," Lando said. He thumbed over a row of comic books, then pulled one out. He flipped through it a moment, then placed it open on the floor in front of me. "Read this." I sat down and read, turning the page with a toe. My mouth dropped open. "Ew, Armless Tiger Man is a cannibal?" Lando snickered. "That's not all." I flipped another page. "Oh my gosh, and a Nazi?" I flipped more pages. "I'm a cannibalistic Nazi?" I shrieked. Lando was laughing so hard he was bent over, holding his stomach. He finally came up for air to tell me, "You should have been more thorough in your research." I fell back on the carpet, the comic book still under my foot. I'm like the worst comic book character ever. "No, I'm sure there are worse ones," Lando said. I stared up at the ceiling. "Like who?" "The Red Bee has a trained bumblebee." "A trained bumblebee would be amazing." "Almighty Dollar is an accountant who shoots pennies from his hands." "I wish I could do that. I'm broke all the time." "Bouncing Boy blows up and bounces around like a human bouncy ball." "That would be so much fun." "One of Walrus's superpowers is being good at crossword puzzles." "I'd love that. I'm terrible at crossword puzzles." "Asbestos Lady wears a suit made of actual asbestos." "Why?" "Because it's fireproof." Yeah, that one's pretty bad, but it's still not as bad as Armless Tiger Man. "Dog welder welds dogs to people's faces." I laughed and sat up. "You're making that one up." Lando shook his head. "Nope, I can find him for you." He searched through the reference book again and brought me a comic, setting it down in front of me. We both giggled as we read about Dog Welder together. "Oh, there's also ice cream," Lando said. "Ice cream?" "No, I scream." "Oh, man. Does he scream with his eyes?" "No, he can turn himself into any flavor of ice cream he wants." "Then why isn't he called Ice Cream? I don't get it."
"Yeah, it's bizarre."
He's still a way better character than Armless Tiger Man, though. I would immediately turn myself into Mint Chip, and then I would eat myself for being so stupid and dressing like Armless Tiger Man. We sat on the floor together a moment.